While you sit here, screen glowing in your hand, someone your age is walking out of the gym for the second time today. Their shirt is soaked, their legs are shaking, but they're quietly proud because every rep is another brick in a life they're actually building. Someone else woke up before sunrise, finished 90 minutes of deep work, planned their week, and is now moving through the day with the kind of calm intensity you tell yourself you lines start next month. Here's the uncomfortable truth. A year from now, you will remember this exact moment. It will either be the day you finally drew a line in the sand, or just another forgettable scroll past the thing that could have changed you. You know the version of you in your head, focused, disciplined, in control of your time, your body, your money. Right now, that version is slowly dying every time you choose comfort over commitment. This is not motivation. This is a blueprint. Stay, and you'll see how one person truly rewired their discipline and how you can start now. Meet Alex, not a superhero, not a billionaire, just ordinary. The alarm is set for 6 o'clock, and first snooze at 6:01, second at 6:08, phone in hand by 6:15. Thumb already scrolling. Alex has goals. Get in shape. Start a side business. Read more. Fix their sleep. You probably know the list because it looks almost exactly like yours. Yet mornings dissolve into rushed chaos. Breakfast becomes coffee. The commute becomes a blur of notifications. Work is an endless stream of emails and I-lines do it later tasks that somehow never get done. By evening, Alex is drained, sprawled on the couch, blue light on their face, whispering the same promise: tomorrow I'll be different. Tomorrow I'll be disciplined, but tomorrow arrives dressed as today. The gym membership is active, but the gym clothes are clean for the wrong reason. The notebook titled New Life Plan holds 3 optimistic pages written 6 months ago. Every Sunday night, a quiet panic rises. Another week gone, nothing meaningful changed. And the scariest part, that numb, heavy feeling is starting to feel normal. One night, it finally hits. Alex is slumped on the couch, blue light flickering across their face, half watching a show they don't even like, half scrolling through updates that don't really matter. On the table, a crumpled fast food bag. On the laptop, an email they've avoided for 3 days. On the wall, a mirror they've been subconsciously trying not to look at, but tonight, their eyes catch it. And they don't look away, they see themselves. Really see the tired eyes, the messy room. The list of goals taped behind them, faded ink, missed deadlines, broken promises to themselves. The moment isn't loud or cinematic, it's quietly brutal. A thought lands like a punch. If I keep living like this, I know exactly what my life will look like in 5 years. And I hate it. That's the real break. Just raw honesty. Alex shuts the laptop, picks up their phone. Types, how to get disciplined. Thousands of results flood the screen. Hacks, routines, 4 a.m. alarms. Yet one message repeats. People don't change by accident. They change by design. The struggle has become a search not for hype, but for a method. Alex finally works up the courage to approach the guy at the gym who never seems to miss a day. Not the loudest, not the biggest, just the one who's there every time, rain or shine, Monday to Sunday. We'll call him Kai. Kai isn't interested in hype or showing off. He listens quietly as Alex spills out the frustration, the false starts, the growing shame. When Alex finally runs out of words, Kai says, "You don't have a motivation problem. You have a system problem." Then he introduces Alex to a different way of thinking. First, Kaizen, the Japanese philosophy of continuous improvement. Not huge leaps, Kai explains. One tiny step, every single day. No excuses. If you get just 1% better daily, you become unrecognizable in a year. Second, he talks about Shuhari, the 3 stages of mastery. Shu, follow the rules. Ha, break the rules with understanding. Re, become the rule. Right now, you want to be disciplined, Kai says, but you're still at Shu. You need simple rules, clear rituals, 0 negotiations. Your brain turns repetition into identity. Kai gives Alex a rule. Forget transforming everything at once. We start with 3 micro rituals, he says. So small they're almost impossible to skip. Ritual 1, the non-negotiable wake-up. Alex chooses a realistic time, not heroic, just consistent. When the alarm rings, they have 10 seconds to sit up, feet on the floor. No snooze, no debate. This isn't about grinding at 4 a.m. It's about proving, every morning, I do what I say I'll do. Ritual 2, the 10-minute deep work block. Same time every day, one important task, 10 minutes, no phone, no tabs, no notifications. Neuroscience shows that once the brain begins focused work, resistance drops. Momentum takes over, but even if Alex stops at exactly 10 minutes, the win still counts. The identity is strengthened. Ritual 3, the evening audit. Before sleep, Alex writes down one win from today, one thing to improve, and one specific action for tomorrow. Tiny reflection, massive awareness. While Alex experiments, most people keep waiting for perfect conditions, more time, more energy, more motivation. As they wait, weeks dissolve. Alex starts quietly, no grand declarations. Just 3 small rituals, repeated until ordinary life feels profoundly disciplined inside. At first, everything clicks. 3 days, 5 days, 9 days in a row. The alarms are answered, the work gets done, the pages are written. Alex starts to feel a quiet shift. Maybe I really can change. Then life shows up. A late-night project, a stupid argument, one cheat day that melts into a blurry weekend of oversleeping, junk food, and scrolling. On day 12, Alex wakes up, checks the streaks, and realizes all 3 rituals are broken. Shame rushes in, of course. This is who I am. I always quit. This is the point where most transformations quietly die, not because of the failure, but because of the story built around it. Alex messages Kai, I messed up. I blew it. Kai replies, good. Now we'll see if this was motivation or discipline. Real discipline isn't never falling. It's how fast you stand back up. New rule, never miss twice. That's real discipline. Weeks pass and something subtle begins to shift. The rituals that once felt stiff and mechanical start to feel almost natural. Alex's mornings still aren't perfect, but they're no longer chaotic. There's a sense of direction. The 10-minute deep work block regularly stretches into 20, sometimes 30. The evening audits, scribbled in a tired hand, begin to reveal patterns. When distraction attacks, when energy peaks, what quietly pulls them off track? Outside, the evidence is modest but real. A little more energy, fewer frantic rushes, projects actually completed, clothes fitting better than before. Not dramatic, but unmistakable. Inside, the real revolution is happening. Alex stops saying, I want to be disciplined, and starts thinking, I am the kind of person who keeps promises to myself. Psychology is clear. We act like the person we believe we are. Forcing discipline works briefly, embodying discipline works indefinitely. The old life snoozes, excuses, constant guilt starts to feel foreign. Friends notice the difference. Alex notices the distance. Same person, same hours, completely upgraded standards and story. Now it's your turn. You've just walked with Alex through their journey, but this video has always been about you. Right now, you're standing at the same quiet fork in the road. One path is familiar. You scroll to the next video, feel a small spike of motivation, then wake up tomorrow in the exact same patterns, with the exact same excuses. The other path is smaller but far more powerful. You choose one tiny ritual and you start building your own insane level of discipline today, not someday. Here is your challenge. Choose one micro habit you will do every day for the next 7 days. It can be 10 push-ups, 5 minutes of focused work, 1 page of journaling, or ending your shower cold. Then go to the comments and write, I'm in for 7 days, plus the habit you chose. In 7 days, come back and reply to your own comment with what happened. Public commitment builds pressure and pressure builds discipline. Don't watch other people transform while you stay the same. In a year, you'll thank yourself for starting today or wish you had. Thanks for watching. If this helped, hit that subscribe button because your journey is just beginning.